It's February 1st. I have a New Year's resolution and I need to stop being so lazy with my hair. We might just roll with that. Hi guys, welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Allison. This is my new channel starting for 2018. I will eventually stop saying that at the beginning of some of my videos. I might not. I might stop saying that in 2019. So today what I'm going to do is show you my January favorites, or the things that I was really kind of pumped about in the month of January. Since January is over, we can talk about, like, she's not here anymore, so here are the things we loved about her. Some of these are beauty related, some of these are not. And I have most everything right here. I have one thing sitting right here that is food related, so my sweet darling little dog down here is, she's pumped about that, and she's not getting a damn bit of it either. So without further ado, let me get started. I'm gonna constantly be doing this thing, not just like that, but like in this direction, pulling stuff, so I don't know, get annoyed if you want, I don't care. First things first, I'm gonna start off with these two things. In my month of January, I've been doing no buy, or extremely low buy, as you will soon find out. But I've also been shopping my stash and really using things that I haven't been using that much of. This, I'm obsessed with. I really, really love this palette. I'm just 100% on the books, for the record, talked so much shit about this palette when it first came out and thought it was the ugliest thing. And here we are. I've got shit everywhere, you guys. Okay. This is a Duo Glow by, oh fuck me. Yeah, there's your swatch. Since I've just literally almost dropped it. The one thing about Natasha Denona products is they are pretty hardy. They don't really break that easily, unless you get them shipped by Sephora. This is the shade Alba in Duo Glow. This is so bomb. I've been using this so much just as a blush topper, as a highlight, as a contour in some of my more entertaining videos. I digress. If you've watched my blog, I'm uploading my January blog right now, actually, so by the time this video uploads, that should be live, and I'll link it below, if I can remember to link it below. But I've been going back and forth to New Orleans with my mom for a couple things, which you'll hear more about in detail in February's blog. But she went into Sephora, of course I went with her, because she wanted to pick out some new foundation, and while we were there, she got this for me. So, low buy, I didn't pay for it. But this is the Colourpop Beauty Elixir. This is the baby bottle that is $18. The bigger bottle is $50. Look at the mist. When I spray this, I am automatically transported to a spa somewhere where literally no problems are allowed to come. This has, so right off the cusp, to me it smells like it's very eucalyptus-y, but when you look at the ingredients, it's rosemary, peppermint. It's fucking delightful. It's absolutely delightful. So that's insanely good, and I 100% feel like I'm gonna want the bigger bottle. I already knew. This is something that, this is halfway empty already. This is in my projects to pan in 2018. This is the Boscia Charcoal Makeup Melter, and this, I just take a big ol' and just smear it and then rub it all over. And the fact that it's charcoal, it smells nice. Charcoal can be slightly off-putting to some, but I'm pretty damn impressed. I think it does a great job, but I have been using Boscia products as far as like their makeup melter, makeup breakup oil. I've been using that for probably a year and a half now, and I genuinely love it, as well as this. I am impressed. So I think that actually might be a rebuy eventually, or buy the full size. This next guy, bing, this is by Pistache Skincare. This is a beauty gurus made me buy it kind of thing. Tati, a glam life guru, initially started talking about this. Give me a minute. The texture of this is amazing. It's very, very soft. It's like a minty lime green color, but it smells like, I don't know what this little fruit salad mixture is called, but it's pineapple, pistachio pudding mix, Cool Whip. Just mix that all together and just shovel it into your face. But it is the most intense pistachio smell. I absolutely love it. And right now, if you use the code WELCOME10, which I will put in the description box, that'll give you 10% off your purchase. There's free shipping on all of their products. If you click the link below, it is an affiliate link, which I appreciate because I have 30 subscribers. Anyway, there's that spiel. Secondly, this is a perfume I've been using. This is Versace Eros Parfum. Now, this is the parfum, not the toilette or the cologne, so this is one of the more expensive ones. This is the 1 ounce bottle, I want to say. You can see how much I've been using it. This I actually got about, oh hell, let me sit here and think about it. I want to say I got it towards the beginning of the year last year, and I go back and forth with different perfumes and colognes and whatnot. Just always wearing something different, and I've been really gravitating towards that a lot lately. One, it's a pretty sturdy bottle. It's easy to travel with. Two, when you get compliments on perfume from strangers, you tend to wear it more often. But not saying like people are just like bulldozing traffic asking me, what's that smell? You smell like an angel's asshole. No, I had 2 random people tell me I smelled nice this month. And that's enough for me. That's enough to just spin my wheels in pure excitement, right? Coconut. I've had this before. I've had it in the Juicy collection that came out last year. I've had a little mini size. This is something that you'll find when I update you on my no buy challenge I did with Jessica, that this is what actually killed me. And I'm sorry, Jessica, I really am. But I actually ran out of Fix Plus. I think it's one of those like, it's Fix Plus, it doesn't really count. Please. Anyway. I ran extremely low on Fix Plus. I always carry a little baby bottle in my purse that I always fill with the full size, and even I ran out of that. And when I'm traveling, this is just something that is extremely necessary to me in my world. And I actually spray this on people around me. Like, I'll spray this in Gabe's face. I'll let him know first because he doesn't like the blinding effect. My mom really likes it too. So these 2 things have been like this. I will never live without this ever again, and this is by default. They're absolutely necessary for me, so I had to buy some Coconut Fix Plus this month. It is what it is. Let me switch gears and tell you on my adventures in traveling. A good friend of mine named Jackie, her birthday was this month, and hold on. Okay. Her birthday was this month, and what we did is we went and explored this new shopping center. It was a Asian shopping center that had a wholesale food store, had just like Asian goodies in it. That's it. There was a ramen noodle house. There was a handcrafted ice cream shop. There were all kinds of great things. And then there was this bakery. I am a sucker for fresh bread. Holy hell. I've been sitting here snacking on a piece of bread. You see how big this is? And you notice there's half missing? Everything is bigger in Texas. Anyway. This is an example of something my family has not eaten yet. But I actually brought a bunch of things to my mom. I'm going to flip this over so I can tell you what it is. So, if you can see, there's little circles. What it is, it's like pull-apart kolaches almost. There's a little sausage in here, and this is covered with cheese and corn and green onions and just like insane. The bakery's name is called Six Ping Bakery. If you live here in Houston, or if you're down in the Bel Air area too of Houston, or basically if you live on the west side of Houston, whether it be the northwest side or the southwest side, there's about 5 locations. So I'm gonna put the bakery's name and well, once I eat this and I can read the wrapper, I will put a website. I'm gonna stop mumbling. I'm gonna put a website or something so you can figure out a little bit more about the bakery if you live in my area, because holy hell is it worth checking out. Not only that, the people there are really nice too. So there was something I saw the first time that wasn't there the second time, and I even asked her about it. They had some that was just freshly made. She went in the back and cut it for me. I mean, look how thick this is. What is that? Yes. Yes, yes. I love bread. If you don't love bread, then you're not human. Let's just face it, you're not. You're not. You're not. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. Okay, last 2 skincare makeup related products. This I've shown before. It is holier than thou. This is Becca Aqualumis Perfecting Concealer. This is balls out empty. It is ridiculously hard to get enough product out of here to use, and I have no idea why I've not purchased a new one yet. Yes, I do. I have 2 concealers that are in a project pan, so I really want to have some movement on at least one of those before I rebuy my all-time favorite concealer, which already feels like a mission impossible because I keep scraping that container out. I digress. The Knockout by Tarte. This is so nice, you guys. I've been using... Hold on. This is in my project pan. This expires in May. So I have about 3 months left to go. I can genuinely tell you that this is lightweight. I am booking it through this pretty quickly. But this, because it is a gel, whenever I put it on my skin, if I don't wait a substantially long time, like 30, 45 minutes, maybe even an hour for that to really soak in, anything I put on top of it has the potential. You know how old I am and I don't need to have a beaded curtain in my life. Anything I put on top of that, whether it's an oil, just an oil, or if it's a moisturizer, doesn't matter. I can feel like it peels up in certain areas, and I hate that. I absolutely fucking hate that. So I love this 10 times more. It smells like it's got vinegar in it as its preservative, which I really like, as opposed to any kind of other shit. But I'm digging that a lot more because I can put it on a cotton ball and it really kind of evaporates into the skin really quickly. I do let it dry thoroughly because its instructions say let your skin fucking dry thoroughly before you move on to the next step of your life. But doing that, it's more like 10 minutes later, even if it's not completely thoroughly dry, it's still a slight tackiness. There's no pilling that's happening. And don't come for me. I know it's not dead skin coming off, and I've had somebody say that before. I'm like, it's a chemical exfoliator. If it was a physical exfoliator, then maybe, but when you have something like that in your routine as often as I do use it, then it's not dead skin always coming off. It's the product itself pilling up on your skin. Okay, anyway, 2 more things. Crunch, 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 crunch. No, I have something else I want to tell you. I don't have it anymore because I've eaten it all, and that's a good thing. The Nutter Butter cereal. So Nutter Butter cookies, and then there's a cereal. It's super unhealthy, it's super unnecessary, but it's super delightful. Ooh, yes. Just, ooh, yes. Like, whether you do it with milk or whether you do it dry. Like, I have kicks of when I go through periods where I just, I love cereal and I just want to eat cereal dry. And then I have kicks of super healthy cereals or like granola, things like that. I go back and forth, like, whatever. I love food. So there's that. Oh, so good. Please try it. Just try it once. And then go back on whatever diet that makes your life miserable. Second thing, not just this style, but everything from this brand. So, if you don't know, Pocky chips rhymes with hockey. It's not packy, it's not pookie, it's not whatever you want to come up with. It's Pocky. Pocky chips, they're the creator of the infamous One Chip Challenge, where it's the Carolina Reaper chip, or the Carolina Reaper and Ghost Pepper blend, and it's just literally one chip. That infamous challenge was floating around the internet last year. That's where I got curious about this brand, and I found some of their products in store. Now I can't find the One Chip in store. They're sold out. You have to special order them. It's a whole fucking ordeal. You better believe I'm on that waiting list because it's going down. Whew. But these chips are really super addicting. There's something about the chip itself. It's like thicker, and it's got more of that like corn chip flavor to it. Like it's just good. It just tastes like it's not so super duper processed chip. It's like a high quality Dorito. Yeah. Two things. This coat that's sitting in my chair, sitting on the hand. This is my I Am Gia coat, my teddy bear coat that Desi Perkins had in a favorites video that I just felt so fucking necessary to have. I absolutely love this coat. And you guys, in January twice I have traveled to New Orleans, and both times I have been walking around those damn streets literally thinking to myself and complaining to those around me.
I wish I had my teddy bear coat. I would really like to have my teddy bear coat right here, right now. Why didn't I bring my teddy bear coat?
Oh well, c'est la vie. Last thing I want to show you guys that's a favorite of mine. I've been watching YouTube for years. We've all been watching YouTube for years. There's certain YouTubers and bloggers that I've loved for a long time. I mentioned one of these in my January blog, but I didn't film the other. It's so heavy, I don't want to drop it either. But I'm kind of starting a little crystal collection. I said that. So this first one, this one is, I feel like I have to tell you the weight and the stats of my children here. This is a rose quartz. It's about 9 inches tall and it weighs about 3 pounds. I love these, and I found these on Etsy. And what's easier to find, I don't know. I'm not going to go search around Home Goods and whatnot because that's just going to make me too stressed out having to go location looking for something. But because I really wanted to find something and have something at home. So I'll occasionally look there, but I found these on Etsy, and when you search the obelisk on Etsy or like pillar crystals, you'll find these a lot more commonly than just kind of searching for crystals or home decor crystals, rose quartz home decor, you know, all those things that feel very dead endish. But this one is also, this one is gorgeous. Like, when I look at this, yes, it is a little bit shorter. This thing is heavy AF, by the way. Let me put one in front of the other. So this is about 6 3/4 inches tall. It's almost 7 inches tall. Let me just put it that way. These are super fucking sharp. I feel like, I swear to God, if there were a situation, you could jab this in somebody and do some fucking damage. Pierce an internal organ, I swear to God. This is made out of fluorite. Now these are supposed to be good, positive vibes, and I'm sitting here using it as a tool of death. Everything about this is just so gorgeous. I've been reading up on crystal cleansing and, you know, the energies that these are really supposed to support, and really trying to keep positive energies in the house. That's kind of my MO going forward for this year. You know, fuck off with the negativity. I think we all feel that way, right? But anyway, I'll continue to share more crystals as I get them. I think I might do a little video kind of dedicated to how I found them, some of the shops I found them from, some of the questions I had when I was getting this little collection started. And I think that would maybe be helpful, because when I was trying to figure out where to find these gorgeous things that I would see some of my favorite vloggers have, I didn't know where to look, so. something else I want to show you guys. This has nothing to do with my favorites whatsoever right now. These are my Dose of Colors palettes. So earlier there was a giant, it probably wasn't that big, a horsefly that got in here and it was like flying around going crazy. And I even have a bug zapper that I actually broke trying to get this motherfucker. That's how dedicated I was for this situation. He got a little too close to my makeup and I have since removed the giant palette that supported the anchoring situation, but I knocked my two 5-pan palettes on the ground, and I mean like avalanche on the ground. And the shade in the center, which the shades that broke are the shades that are thinner in these palettes, aka the ones that I use more, so there was a thinner layer of product to support the crash. As soon as I picked these up, I was like, oh no! You gotta pick it up like slowly. And this one, same thing. This is the shade that I use more than anything in here. And it is just catastrophosed. And I'm being such a pissy little sad girl right now, but I usually have them sitting up. That didn't come out of there. And they're not usually moving around, but I don't want them sitting up like that, getting a little more detrimental. But if I put them in my drawer, they're gonna do this number all the time. So I'm kind of sad about it. Maybe I'll press them really well and they'll never work the same again. Maybe I'll press them really well and put them back to where they were. I don't know. That's it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you're enjoying my content, I appreciate you coming and watching my videos. If you're not, it was nice meeting you. I may not see you ever again. Just kidding. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again in the future. It's the best. I'm gonna put my foundation on with this. Shut the fuck up. This is all stuff that's probably gonna get edited out of this video.